So, let's keep doing this. I want to introduce the next comedian on the stage, a very tall and funny man, Mr. Brett Emerson, everybody.
It's been said that power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Spider-Man said that with great power comes great responsibility. Using my highly trained skills and logic, I can therefore only assume that absolute responsibility corrupts absolutely. I'm going to talk for a while about some of the shitty jobs that I've had and some of the dumb fucking people I've encountered working them. I moved to Bellingham 3 years ago, and for the first year, I was unemployed. I had a lot of work experience, supervisor experience, retail experience, but I could not get a job to save my life. I'd worked for 2 years in a record store, and there's one record store in town. I'm not going to say which one, but it will become obvious at the end of the story. I applied there and almost got hired, but I didn't get hired because I wasn't a pothead. I'm one of 5 people in the world who can say that. But I tried to have standards for a while, even though I was living on a floor in a dining room for a year. I tried not to work in fast food. Ultimately, I worked in a burger place, and I wanted to cut my head off and throw it at my manager. And I work fast food now, but the weirdest job I've ever seen was in this town, and I haven't seen it anywhere else. It's sign wavers. It's people who stand on the side of the road, freezing in the rain and wind, waving an arrow with some sort of letters on it, hoping that a car driving like a fucking cat looking at a fucking string will just turn that way and go wherever it's saying. I can't read it. Oh, shit, now I ate Little Caesars. Oh, shit myself. Now I have diarrhea thanks to that arrow. Thanks, dancing guy. But it's weird because now, I thought it couldn't get worse, but now I've seen robot sign wavers. Just automated ones with little twigs, and the arrow is just moving on its own. And the age of the Terminators is upon us. Like, this is what John Connor grows up to fight in the future. Like, there's gonna be cyborg sign wavers coming back through time to kill the girl who's dressed up like the Statue of Liberty outside of Liberty Tax Service. And they're gonna come back and kill everyone named, I don't know what her name is, Susie Siler. They're gonna try and kill her mother who works at McDonald's in the 70s before she gives birth to the sign waver messiah. And eventually they're gonna reprogram one of the automated sign wavers, go back and save the little Statue of Liberty girl and say, call me if you want to live. But I didn't get fired. You're basically a homeless person with a sign in that you get a paycheck. What's the difference? Fuck it, come with me. Let a homeless guy wave the sign, he's better at it than you. So I ended up getting a job, and now I work in sandwiches, which is kind of fucking sad because I'm feeding people, but I'm not like exactly curing hunger in Darfur, so it's just, oh no, I'm kind of hungry. I need to kill an entire zoo and make a sandwich. So that's my job. It's kind of self-defeating, but, and you did, like, no job has ever made me hate college students more than this job, because I always get these people who fucking call up in the middle of the night, stoned, can't read their credit cards, come in and ask us for slices of pizza, and we sell pizza. But I had this just stupid questions, stupid people, and this one chick came in, and she's like, fucking this entitled college student. Her daddy pays for everything. And she's like, "Can I have a vegetarian?" "Yeah, of course." "Does that have turkey on it?" You're making pescatarians look rational right now. I may want to put you in the vegetarian sandwich instead of yourself. But that's not even the stupidest customer service question I've ever gotten. The worst one I've ever gotten was when I was working in a bookstore, and some chick comes in and says, "What's fiction?" I quit. Like, I'm not quitting this job, I just give up. I give up on humanity. I'm fucking through. I cannot have hope in the fucking human race until you get lobotomized with a soldering iron or I get lobotomized with a soldering iron. One of those things needs to happen. I hope your children don't grow up to be sign waivers, but they will. They'll grow up here with me and you'll become a fucking junkie. Okay, you ever had a question asked to you that's so obvious and retarded that you just can't, your brain shuts down and you can't explain what it is? Like, what does the word "the" mean? Like, and you know it, but you can't say it. It doesn't go past that automatic veil of non-retarded knowledge in your brain to get out your mouth. It's fiction is. It's when, how people pretend, it's your future. That was bitter, wasn't it? So, I hate customer service because I think, to varying degrees, I'm not generalizing them. To varying degrees, we all, when we're customers, are kind of dumb. We're not operating to our full faculties when we're shopping because customer service support trying to be like, "You boy, fetch me water." So I hate this phrase that's sort of been perpetuated in the customer service industry. The customer is always right. Fucking bullshit. Number one, what's fiction lady clearly proves that I'm not going to trust in your fucking worldview. But I had a run-in with the customer is always right recently that may be completely self-justified and hateful. This clearly invested father calls my sandwich shop on the phone, tries to order a sandwich to be delivered to his daughter who's at ballet practice at a theater around here. And I asked him, "Okay, that's cool. What's the address of the place?" He's like, "No, it's just this place." I'm like, "No, I don't know where that is. You need to give me an address." Clearly, I am presumptuous and daring and inconveniencing this guy to find out the location of his child. He gets pissed. He's like, "I don't know where it is. I'll call you back." He calls us back. We looked on Google, grudgingly gave us this address, and hangs up. I send the guy out with the sandwich. He comes back with the sandwich. Says, the address he was given, there's no one there. The store's shut down. The building's closed. Doors are locked. Lights are off. No one answered the phone number he gave us, and so we couldn't do anything. I cancel the order, refund the charge, life goes on, feedback occurs, and 2 hours later, Dad calls back, and he's added a few swears to his vocabulary. Just starts swearing at the person answering the phone. "What the fuck are you doing? You're fucking idiots. Why didn't you give the sandwich to my daughter?" And we're trying to explain that the address he gave, no one was there, and he just says, "Fuck you," and he hangs up. Now, a minute later, Mom shows up with her future little scarred, precious daughter in tow. Clearly horrified little 5-year-old, just embarrassed. And Mom comes up and just starts screaming. She's livid. She's like, "What the F is wrong with you? What the F? You guys are effing monsters. Is this effing funny?" Dude, she's saying effing. I'm not censoring myself because I can talk with the fucking language level over 5. So she's censoring herself, but enraged at the same time. And I'm trying to explain the situation. No one was at where we delivered. She's like, "You're effing incompetent. I hope you die." And then she invokes the fucking credo. "I am a customer. I am a customer. And the customer is always right." And I lose my patience at this point. I'm like, "Apparently, you think you're a god." And that's when the flames came up her eyes. And the $sign halo lit up above her head. And she had her flaming sword and summoned all of her archangels to smite me. And just as they're about to visit the 10th flag upon my customer service ass, my other employee just looks up and he's like, "No, I Google searched that place. You gave us the wrong address." You ever seen a god deflate? It's fucking wonderful. She shrunk back, clearly proven wrong, but still kind of an arrogant fuckwit. And she had the same face in front of her daughter. She's like, "Well, I'm never shopping here again." Leaves. I'm like, "You didn't give us any money now, so you'll be missed, God. Happy trails. You're always right." Alright, thanks. I'm Brett Emerson.